Pharaoh is actively, he's just in direct opposition of God's will. And I feel like when I was reading through the plagues, you could just see, I could just notice that in Pharaoh, just he was just looking for any reason to go against what God was saying and asking him to do. For Moses, I feel like the spiritual resistance shows up when he's initially hesitant and questioning his own authority and credibility. And he does struggle with that throughout Exodus, as we see. And other times we see that he's just resisting his own call to lead. I could not relate to Pharaoh because although that sometimes I struggle to, I feel like believe, well, not believe, but I feel like see God's plan for me, I still believe him. I think it's just my ability to get through those hard days. He is not going to have to send 10 plagues to get me to believe him. Uh, miss me. Like, just the threat. No. One thing I loved while I was reading chapters 7 through 11 was the fact that Moses kept showing up. Although he was going through these internal insecurities and even going to God and continuing to ask him, why me? God or Moses kept showing up. I think that was one of the beautiful things because we see him get more and more confident. When, God sent 10 plagues and he sent Moses and Aaron, but I definitely just want to highlight Moses to perform these miracles, these plagues, right? And I feel like one of the things that definitely stood out was the fact that Moses was getting more and more confident with each plague that God asked him to perform. And I was honestly really proud of Moses because I'm like, dude, you did that. Like, even though nobody was listening to him, I think his authority, it was just growing and growing, but he was stepping into his purpose and actually fulfilling what God wanted him to do. And I feel like that was like the main thing that I try to stick to, like I mentioned, is just being obedient.